peepers, it's me again, Margaret. How y'all doing? I was sitting out in my circle, started raining. Almighty figured everything needed a drink of water, which it did. You know, I was sitting here and I was talking to him, and he said, look at your video. I want you to tell people. And this is what he said. He said, Letitia, I'm going to walk on the earth. And when I do, I need you to understand something. Now, this is what I'm supposed to tell you, is what he told me. He said, I need you to understand that when I walk on the earth, the evils of the world will run rampant. He said, not because that I'm doing anything wrong, but because if I walk on the earth, they're going to try and grab everything they possibly can to make me see that this world belongs to them. He said there's going to be things that you're not going to understand that's going to happen. He said, be calm. Know that I am with you. I have not left you. So he's talking to you. Things are going to get a little bit rough. And it's all because the evils of this world are going to run around scurrying like they got to get up their last morsel. But what they're doing, and I'm going to say this in my words, all hell's going to break loose. And they're going to scurry around like it's the last day of vacation. And they going to go do whatever they want to do and make all kinds of ruckus just so that God will see that this world loves them more than him. But we know better. And God knows better. God's not here for anything other than to look, see. He's going to look into every heart, into every soul, and into every mind. Because it says, love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, thy mind, and thy soul. And he's going to see. It's like all these superficial, fake persons that we are, whether it's me or you or anybody else, it's going to peel away like an onion and he's going to see the truth. He said, so when I walk on this earth, I'm doing it out of love. Because I want to see what these people are going through and why. He said, so when I walk on this earth, it's going to bring destruction. It's going to bring with it things you're not going to understand. And it's not me doing it, he said. It's the evils of the world that are going to be doing it. Fighting to keep what is theirs. He said, think of it this way. You go to visit somebody. And they know you're coming. They're scurrying around to make things presentable. No matter where they're hiding it. He says the difference between your way and the way of the spirit world is when I come to visit, Satan wants it to look as nasty and disgusting as he possibly can, so that I will turn my head and my back. He said, so know this. It is the opposite. Instead of cleaning up, making things presentable, he says it's the opposite with evil. It wants it to look terrible. It wants it to look nasty. It wants it to look evil. It wants it to look, because it wants me to leave this world alone. He said, but I'm going to walk. And when I do, things are going to happen, he says, that you're not going to understand. But know that I am with you, and I have not forsaken you. Strength and faith, and know that I will provide for you. That's what he said. So know that God will provide for you in times of your struggle. Know that God will see inside your heart, your mind, and your soul. He knows you. But that's what he wanted me to tell you, that he's going to walk on this earth. I'm excited. And when he does, it's not going to be good. But he said, I will be here. Wow. Can you imagine? But the demons and the evils of this world are going to go around rabid. Just like a rabid dog, or like, and it's going to destroy things. It's going to, so we're going to live in a time of, well, a hard time, very hard. Because he says, when he comes, though it should be a joyous occasion, it's not going to be. And it's not because of him, because he's just wanting to see the world down here for what it is. But when he comes, it's going to bring destruction. Not because he's bringing it with him, but because the evils of this world want him to see how horrible this world is, so that he'll turn his back. So he'll say, they're not worth saving. But he knows our heart. He's going to see our hearts. He's going to see our mind. Even though the evils of the world is going to show all the destruction and the, God will still see us. But he's going to walk on it. So be ready, y'all. God is going to walk on this earth. And when he does, he's bringing with him all the love in the world. But at the same time, all hell is going to break loose. Wow, what a time to be living in. So ready yourself. He said, know in your heart, your mind, and your soul that he has not come to bring wrath. He has not come to destroy. He has not come for anything other than to love, to check in on us. It's the darkness of the world that's going to destroy and bring wrath, because it wants him to see. Kind of like I said, when you know someone of importance is visiting, you go through, you clean up everything, you do all that you can to make it presentable and make their time safe and comfortable, and but instead he's like gonna be walking this earth. But the demons and the evil and the darkness of the world, instead of cleaning up, they're going to make it like you're walking into a house of order. like someone who hoards a whole lot of stuff, and you only got a path to walk, and it's just, you just need to condemn it, God. You just need to condemn it. That's what they're wanting. So keep that in mind when bad things start happening. It's not because of us. It's not a God damning us. It's just because God is walking on this earth, taking a stroll, and looking around and seeing what's in our hearts, our minds, and our souls. And all the bad stuff that is happening is the evil of this world. The evil that runs rampant is going to throw all kinds of stuff in his path, all stuff everywhere. And that's why he's giving you this warning. It's not him. He has not come to destroy. But when he walks this earth, the evil shadows will do everything in their power to make him turn away. But he said, remember, he loves you, and he will not turn away, but he will see what you and I are having to deal with, and he will take care of that. So be safe, be strong, and make sure that your faith strengthens in God. And anytime something says, well, God wouldn't let this happen, God, why did God didn't do it. God didn't do it. That's the Satan and the devils working at you, trying to get you to turn against God. And all God is doing is taking a stroll. Kind of like if you've got renters and you go to their house to look through, to see, make sure that everything, that's all it is. But them demons are going to wreak havoc.